Yeah, first of all, that's a really good football team that we just played. Our defense had a couple opportunities for turnovers there early on. Didn't capitalize, but obviously Levante in the end making sure seals the game for us. But yeah, just obviously, I mean, the games we've had so far this year, as long as we have time on the clock, we got a chance. And our guys truly believe that from the bottom of their hearts. So that's a good feeling to have. And just guys executing, doing all the little things right. Shep on a scramble drill to score the touchdown, to tie it. And then after Tay's interception, just guys having the wherewithal, shot in the critical moments, staying in bounds, making them burn timeouts to where we can have the last kick. And then obviously Chase, perfect day. It's great to have him. And yeah, I know it was high scoring, but in the end it was complimentary football that won us the game.
Peter, you came into this game with more deep attempts than any other quarterback. In the first half, it was more seemed like short to intermediate. Was that a plan, or was it just what you were seeing?
Yeah, they did a good job of not allowing any shots over the top. Trying to make me take the easy completions down low, and obviously, who knows? They had a lot of guys banged up in the secondary, so it could have been with that. Just a different mindset defensively, but guys making plays with the ball in their hands and executing.
Have you ever played?
Sorry, can you take us through the shot play that you had to Mecca and just what his game was like? He just continues to stack on the top.
Yeah, something we talked about pregame in the locker room on these third and a little bit extra long looks. They have a certain coverage of, hey, if they run it, take the top off because the corner's expecting help, and he did just that. So obviously protection was unbelievable on that. I'm able to probably triple hitch it. I don't know what it was. Got to get in the weight room though, so he can run under it and into the end zone. But yeah, just Mech being able to, just a smart football player, taking things that we talk about in the locker room before and take it to the game field and being able to react and do it well.
Did you see that stutter really put on Josh Jones?
It was pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
I thought Tez Johnson stepped up for you today. He hadn't played a lot. Had his first catch last week. What does it say about him?
He's playing really well right now. He's playing fast. Fast players need to play fast, and that means he's confident, and he did just that today. Made a couple great catches, and then obviously after the catch, he had some guys on skates. So he's fun to watch. Obviously, I love it when he gets down and doesn't get smoked. He did a good job of that.
When you were game planning for the Seahawks this week, how aware were you of how banged up the secondary was, and as the game prolonged, that more guys were getting banged up for them?
Yeah, I mean, we were, kind of, obviously, you always track the injury reports. Tracking number 3, I don't want to nick Imanwari, I think is how you say it. Just tracking his health status, but obviously with Witherspoon and Love out, it's just a little different. Guys moving parts, and so you look at it of, okay, we might have some advantages somewhere, but obviously it still comes down to us just executing. We don't know what kind of strategy they might have, and our guys did the little things right today.
With Buka, I mean, you've played a lot of receivers. Does somebody who comes into the NFL this practice this early? Have you seen this before?
Never. He's kind of one-on-one.
What is it about him that makes him so just developed?
He's well-rounded, and not just in football and life. I think he's grounded, and I think he's genuine in everything he does. He's intentional, and you just don't see that often. And especially as a rookie with the talent that he has, you really don't see it often.
You talk about Rashad's smartness to get down in that situation. You're seeing it go the other way for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's very heads-up play by him. Something that we're trying to get the ball to the right hash, and so Chase likes it over there, trying to do that. But and then Shad just being able to do that and execute it is huge. And then he had some unbelievable blitz pickups and protection stuff today that doesn't get enough credit, but he did a hell of a job today.
And Chase McLaughlin was a little under the weather
flu game
out here, but had a perfect game. So is this flu game?
Yeah, it's his flu game. He's not exactly Michael Jordan in stature, but we'll take it.
I thought they both played heck of a ball games. Obviously, Baker was very sharp, came out smoking on all cylinders and played that way the entire game. And Sam did a hell of a job as well. They were going to play for play.
What did you make of the last play, the interception by Levante? What did he see there? We'll have to talk to him, obviously, but what was it?
We were saving that blitz for a rainy day, and we brought it out. We've been running it a lot, and we didn't run it the entire game. And everybody was waiting on it, and it finally came. And so he made the veteran play that he made. He caught the ball just like Dean did last week, but she had trouble in practice catching them. And it was a heck of a ball game. For our leader to step up and make that play was huge.
Coach, Baker came in this game with the most deep passes attempts in the NFL. Even in the first half, it was more short to intermediate. Was that just what he was seeing, or was that kind of a plan going into the game?
No, that's what he was saying. You had a few of them to warm him up, then that's what he was saying after that, and that's what they were giving us.
Can you talk about the game that Mecca had and Tez Johnson stepping up as he needed to today?
Mecca had a homecoming today. He continues to amaze and compete and do the things that everybody's seeing him do like he did in college. And, again, he was outstanding. Tez came. It was his coming out party today as well. He did some great things at receiver from a route running standpoint. He's very polished. He's very quick. And he can run with the football, and he was very poised. So B-Mac did a heck of a job with him.
With Mecca, you've been coaching a long time. Have you seen too many receivers this polished, this practiced on everything in the rookie seasons before?
Not this early. I have not, no.
What is it about him that makes him that way?
I mean, it's the whole package. It's his mentality. It's his physical makeup. It's his willingness to work. It's his intelligence. It's his athleticism. He's just one of them guys. He has the entire makeup and the entire package, and that's hard to get, and that's hard to see in a rookie.
It's hard to run the ball today. You did it when you needed to. Can you talk about Rashad's run, his decision to get down right there and get those timeouts?
I thought Rashad did a heck of a job understanding what was going on in the game. Again, we practiced all this stuff, and everybody was very in tune with everything that was happening. He played a tough game. He had some good runs. He had some good plays on the screens. He punched it in down there. Shot, Buck and Rashad are 1A, 1B. We don't have a number 2. So he stepped in and was just number 1 all by himself today, and he'd done it before, and he did it again.
I know you have a lot of confidence in Chase McLaughlin, but he's pretty ill from what I understand. Come out here and focus the way he needed to.
Yeah, he probably need to be ill more often. It wasn't quite the Michael Jordan flu game, but we'll give Chase McLaughlin his flu game here up in Seattle. He did a heck of a job.
Did you go into this expecting that A.J. Barner, who had 2 touchdowns before this game, were you kind of expecting possible big plays from him?
No, I mean, we were expecting big plays from anybody, but we know they spread the ball around, and Kubiak does a great job week to week of shifting his plays and not giving you a beat on certain people, and the different tight ends featured every week, just like a different receiver is. So we had to cover the whole field. Unfortunately, he got out and he made some plays.
We win in the final minute for you guys. What does it say about this group that is able to play 59, 60 minutes?
It says we matured. We're finally playing 59, 60 minutes, and the wins are early. You got to keep stacking them. They're hard to come by, playing good teams, and with injured guys all over the place, and those guys come here and win with a long plane ride says a lot about them.
Baker comes, road game, number 1 defense in the NFL, a lot of metrics. Seattle is. What does this say?
I'm sorry.
What does this say about Baker coming all the way across the country against number 1 defense in the NFL by some metrics?
He was sharp. Baker, he doesn't try to have 2 subpar games in a row. He's still pissed from last week's interception. Had a good week of practice. The focus was there with everybody. He came out and started fast, and he kept it going.
What is the growth you've seen from him since he came to the
Understanding the system, being in the same system for 2 years finally for him, settling down and having conversations with Grizz and everybody else over there, and him understanding what kind of team he has and getting to know his teammates more. It feels like home for him, feels like home for us.
Finally, real quick, his clutch, his ability to do these things in his final minutes. What can you say about that?
Lots of practice. We practice 2-minute religiously. He learns a lot of things. He sees a lot of things. We execute a lot of ways, and we understand the situations.